If you like to learn what the kvCORE voicemail drop is all about, then keep watching this video. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate marketer, real estate agent, and a global team leader with eXp Realty brokerage. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell on this channel to get more updates on new content. And I don't always sound like this. I am recovering from a cold, so excuse me and bear with me as I go throughout all that you need to know about the kvCORE voicemail drop. Keep in mind that everything that you need to know in terms of that strategy to take your voicemail drop to the next level, you can stay tuned for the next video that's coming up where I'm going to be dialing deep into different voicemail drop strategies. And make sure you watch this video to the very end because I'm going to share some strategies with you and give you some information as to how you can get free access to my marketing course, where I dive deep into everything that you need to know in setting up kvCORE as well as how to use kvCORE to grow your business. So let's talk about what the kvCORE voicemail drop is all about. And I'm going to show you exactly where to find it. I'm going to walk you through all of that in a very second. But let's talk about what the voicemail drop is all about. So the voicemail drop is a paid feature, a tool, a really smart tool within kvCORE that you can leverage, that you can add on in the marketplace. And this additional tool, the add-on, can help you with nurturing your leads, and it allows you to send a pre-recorded message or a recording that you can do on the spot, a voicemail directly to your contacts inbox without having to actually trigger a phone call or a ring, which is awesome because you can send this at any time, and you can send this in bulk. So a ton of different ways to automate this, and this is awesome because this allows you to really take your business to the next level. And keep in mind, I know this is a really key common question that I always get asked is this available to Canadian users? And yes, it is available to both to agents in the US as well as Canadians who are using kvCORE. And I know there's tons of laws pertaining to sending, voicemails drops without having to actually initiate a ring and calling people that are on the do not call list. And I'll get to that in a moment. But do keep in mind the people that are in your database that have given consent to you calling them can receive this voicemail drop. So you can't just call random strangers and put random phone numbers and send them voicemail drop, or let alone call them without looking at the do not call list anyway. So just wanted to put that out there when it comes to cold calling. And the caller ID that's going to show up for people is your smart number. Yes, whether it's your own personal smart number that you have used, that you have paid to and have access to through kvCORE, or the one that you're using that is available through your brokerage, you can use either. They both work. And do keep in mind that if you want to know more about how the smart number works, check out the video that I just recently released on everything you need to know about the kvCORE smart number. And do keep in mind, one of the things that is important that a lot of people don't know about this voicemail drop is that it doesn't go to land numbers. So it can only go to cell phone numbers. And they don't currently at the moment have any way of tracking the way we can see if people have opened our emails. There's no way to track to see if people have listened to the voicemail drop. However, it does show if a voicemail was successful and hitting their inbox. So it'll give you a little note saying the time, date, etc. And when it's invalid, it'll also show you. And do keep in mind, there's a number of different reasons why a voicemail drop can be invalid or not successful. You potentially have the wrong number. It might be a landline. Maybe you don't have a phone number, especially if you're doing like a mask voicemail drop, and or maybe they're on your do not call list, and or if the contact has the do not call, the auto dial button, which I'm going to show you in a second. Very important that you have this enabled. So I'm going to make my camera smaller as I usually do so that I can show you exactly where to find this. So couple of different places you can actually find the core voicemail drop. You can come to marketing, and then when you click on it, you'll come to this page. There is the core voicemail drop. You click learn more and you can head there. You can also head to the marketplace and you can see it right here. But if you happen to not have it on the front page, you can come here to the search button and put voicemail drop and it'll show up for you there. Also, you can come to the smart number and can also find smart CRM and can find the voicemail drop there, and you can click on the mass contact list, search for various, and click on a variety of your contacts and send it to them at the same time. But because of the privacy of the contacts in my database, I'm going to open up another tab to show you an example. This is my profile detail within kvCORE, and I'll show you. So one of the ways you can do is you can send a voicemail drop directly through here, and if you click it, it'll tell you, to go buy and see the plans that are available. And this is where it is super important that you understand that under profile detail, come down here and make sure you click to edit details, and make sure this call texting option auto dial is turned on. So this is one of the reasons why, where I mentioned earlier, where you can have an invalid or unsuccessful drop. So keep that in mind. And in order to order one for yourself, you can just come to marketplace like I mentioned, or under marketing where I showed you. And if you click on voicemail drop, it'll take you to the plans that are available. You can do 150 voicemails for $20. I usually use this plan. I've done this in the past when I love this because, there's different strategies as to when you can use this. And that's why I'm doing a separate video on voicemail drop strategies, because I want to give you exactly the type of message to record is very important. That's going to allow you to get that phone call back, but also when to send it to them, all that good stuff that I want to cover above and beyond some of the things that I really dive into deep in my marketing course. So I really want to take the time to explain to you that, remember, the voicemail drop is a nurturing strategy, is a great follow-up strategy. So I highly recommend that you look into this. A lot of people are leveraging this amazing tool that is available, smart tool that is available through kvCORE. So let's talk about, and once you click here, actually, let's just quickly show you what this looks like. It'll take you to, if you click on next, it'll take you to the payment. And then when you click it, you can, agree and complete checkout. And it'll have a pop up that shows you the amount of voicemails that you have and how to proceed to drop a voicemail or send it to somebody. And let's look into this right now, because I really wanted to show you exactly how to create a voicemail drop that is pre-recorded. My recommendation, I like to automate as many things as possible. However, there is a beauty in personalizing your voicemail drop. It does make it a lot more effective. However, due to my time constraint and the amount of priorities that I have going on, I do have a couple of voicemails that I have pre-recorded that I usually send, and I have sent in the past. So one of the ways you can come to do that and create that is if you come to Smart Campaigns and to click on templates right here, you can go to your voicemails. And as you can see here, I have one that is pre-recorded. You can create add template, and you can create a voicemail drop. Again, this is a pre-recorded audio that you can do directly through your computer, or you could do it on your computer, you could do it on your phone, and grab that audio file, drop it in here using your good mic, and then you can also drag and drop and use that accordingly. And you could do it on the spot as well. That would be my recommendation, is to pre-record something, have a script in place. But I'm going to dive all of that deep into it in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And if you've gotten this far into the video, that means you're excited to hear more information about how you can get access to my marketing course for free. So check out the link. Send me a quick message in the comment section below, and I'll send you a link exactly how to get access to this. And we have access to I also have access to a free masterclass where I give you a really sample of what it's like to check out some of my trainings. And I give you a ton of strategies as to how kvCORE can really be that one-stop shop for everything that you need in order to grow your real estate business. So make sure you check that out. And my marketing course, I have over 60 videos where I talk to you about how to really set up kvCORE, get things started. Then in module 2, I go into all the free kvCORE lead generation tools. Then I look at paid tools, and then we dive into the nurturing aspect, and then we finish everything off with other analytics and continuous learning. And it is a lifetime access you can purchase if you don't want to get it for free as well. So there is a option for that. So if you would like a promo code for that, send me a quick comment down below, or get in contact with me, and for watching this video, and let me know I watched this video and you mentioned there's a free promo code. Send me a message and I'll send it to you so you can get $100 off. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate this, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful for you. click on a subscribe button, click on that like button if this was valuable, and click on that notification. And there you go. You were able to watch this whole content, listening to this voice. I hope I get better for the next video. I will see you next time. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate marketer, real estate agent, and a global team leader. I will see you next time.